Welcome back to our channel, where we explore all things Zodiac and beyond. In this video, we'll uncover the emotional world behind the proud exterior of a Leo man and reveal how he truly acts when he's hurt. Whether the pain comes from betrayal, rejection, or emotional distance, understanding the inner experience of a wounded Leo man will help you see beyond his powerful image and into his vulnerable heart. When a Leo man is hurt, the first thing he does is reach for his emotional armor. Ruled by the sun, he naturally identifies with strength, warmth, and leadership. His ego is deeply tied to how others see him, so showing pain can feel like weakness. Often, he masks his hurt with confidence or even arrogance. He may pretend nothing has affected him, keeping his head high and voice firm. But behind this performance is a heart struggling to maintain dignity. His pride will not let him collapse in front of others. So instead, he puts on a show, one where he's always in control, even when he's not. Although Leo is known for being expressive and warm, a hurt Leo man will often retreat emotionally. He may stop initiating contact, reduce his once vibrant attention, and grow distant in subtle ways. He withdraws not because he no longer cares, but because he doesn't know how to process the feeling of emotional defeat. For someone who thrives in being admired and appreciated, emotional pain feels like a fall from the stage. His silence is not coldness. It's a quiet effort to protect the softest parts of himself. He may still linger around, hoping to be noticed, but won't risk the vulnerability of reaching out first. More than heartbreak itself, a Leo man struggles most when his pride is hurt. If he feels disrespected, unappreciated, or dismissed, his reaction may come across as dramatic or even aggressive. This is not out of malice, but because his self-worth feels endangered. He might use harsh words, retreat into sarcasm, or act as though he no longer cares, all in an effort to restore his sense of control. He doesn't want revenge. He wants recognition. Acknowledgement that his heart was real, that his efforts mattered, and that his love wasn't taken for granted. While Leo men may not cry openly or collapse in front of you, sadness reveals itself in subtle shifts. His once fiery energy dims. His jokes lose their usual charm. He may still show up, but without the glow he usually brings into a room. He becomes quieter, less engaged, and oddly introspective. These are not typical Leo traits, which is exactly why they signal something deeper. If his radiance has faded, it's because his emotional world is clouded, and he's unsure how to find his way back to the light without exposing his wounds. One of the most misunderstood reactions of a hurt Leo man is his need for validation. While others may crave comfort or retreat entirely, a Leo man often tries to reassert his worth through praise, recognition, or new attention. He might post confident messages, engage in flirtatious behavior, or throw himself into work or creative expression. These aren't empty acts of vanity. They're his way of reminding himself that he still matters, even when someone has made him feel invisible. What he fears most is being overlooked, not being wronged. Leo men are capable of deep loyalty and forgiveness, but only when their heart feels truly seen. If you try to gloss over his pain or rush him to move on, he will shut down further. His process of healing is tied to feeling honored. Apologies need to be sincere, and efforts to mend things must feel personal. He may appear resistant at first, testing your sincerity with subtle remarks or cool behavior. But if he senses your effort is genuine, his heart can warm quickly. Once restored, he doesn't hold grudges for long, but the memory of being hurt will shape how closely he lets you in. To support a Leo man through emotional pain, it's important to speak to both his heart and his pride. He doesn't just need affection. He needs admiration. Remind him of his strength, not just his suffering. Celebrate his light, not just his darkness. When a Leo man begins to feel seen again, his natural warmth returns. The joy, the humor, the generosity, they all come back stronger once he knows he is still loved, not in spite of his vulnerability, but because of it. He heals not through solitude, but through connection that uplifts him without undermining his dignity. Internally, the hurt Leo man lives in conflict between his fiery desire to rise above pain and the quiet fear that his openness may be used against him. This inner battle makes him both sensitive and proud. He wants to be strong, yet he longs to be understood. This push and pull creates moments of emotional confusion. He may send mixed signals, opening up one day and withdrawing the next. But behind all of it is the same wish, to be loved for all that he is, brave and bruised, shining and shaken. Understanding this duality is the key to truly knowing his heart. Pain does not dim the Leo man's light. It simply calls him to find new ways to shine. Beneath his proud stance is a heart that feels deeply, even if it rarely shows weakness. When understood and honored, the Leo man does not just recover, he transforms. His loyalty deepens, his affection strengthens, and his confidence returns, not as a mask, but as truth. Have you ever seen a Leo man hide his pain behind confidence? What helped you understand what he was really feeling? Share your story in the comments. We'd love to hear your insights. Thanks for watching. If you found this video meaningful, subscribe to Zodiac and Beyond for more thoughtful reflections and celestial wisdom. Until next time, stay aware, stay aligned, and stay true to your inner light.